And with that concludes the season finale of The Rising of the Shield Hero.
寛容になれたいつもの道見過ごしそうな花が揺れて当たり前と思い込みどれだけ大切なものに気づかずにいたんだろう
What is going on, guys? Ali here, and welcome to my review of the finale, episode 25 of The Rising of the Shield Hero, and it's also going to be somewhat of a really quick recap review of this season, and obviously, I think there's definitely going to be a second season, because there's still things that are, like, not explained and everything, so, but without further ado, let's get into this review. Episode 25. I thought was a great way to end the series. It felt like a lot of things were going quick, but not in a bad way, because you hear Naofumi's narration of what's going on throughout the episode and everything. And the beginning of the episode, I believe the first half, is them fighting Glass and Lark and Therese and stuff, and Therese using her jewels and stuff, making like some flame bomb or something, and then Naofumi's using Meteor Shield. He's finally like using that, because we never see him use it. We see all the other heroes using like Meteor Slash with Ren, and then Itsuki using like Meteor Arrow, and then Motoyasu using the Meteor Lance and stuff. But now we get to finally see Naofumi actually using Meteor Shield and stuff, fighting Glass and Lark and stuff. And I thought the fight with Glass was actually really awesome and stuff. And something that was really interesting or really cool was that the Soul Eater shield like made her hesitate. Like, she freaked out by it because she didn't want to get hit by it. And it turns out that Soul Eater shield doesn't just like render her energy and stuff, but literally her life force. And you saw it in the fight and stuff. She got hit like 3 or 4 times by that shield, but then Lark had some kind of like elixir or something to help revitalize her soul and stuff. And the fight was crazy. Glass tosses Naofumi, and then Raphtalia joins him, because Naofumi was like, I want you guys to deal with Lark and Therese while I deal with Glass solo one-on-one and stuff. And what was really cool was that we got to see more of what's really going on with Glass and why she comes here and why she's fighting and stuff. And it turns out that she is a hero. She's the fan hero. She's a vessel wielder from another world, just like Lark and Therese. They're all from the same place and stuff. Therese isn't a hero. I knew that she wasn't a hero, but for some reason somebody thought, like in that last episode or last review, somebody thought for some reason that I said that she was a hero. I was like, Lark is a hero from another world and stuff, and she's also from that same world and everything. And Glass is a hero from that, that respective world too. And what was very cool and interesting about this episode is that we got to hear more of why Glass is fighting, what she's fighting for, and that there's catastrophes all over like other worlds and stuff, including her own world. And the way that she needs to get rid of the catastrophe is to destroy this world by taking out the shield hero, or not just the shield hero, but the heroes and stuff, to like destroy this world so then that world's safe and stuff. I want to know more about that, because I feel like there's more to that than just like we have to have this world destroyed for this world to survive, like sacrifice and stuff. I feel like there would be another way to combat all of the catastrophes and stuff like that without having a world to be completely destroyed. I don't know, something like that, but we got to see that fight. And honestly, this entire show, when it comes to fighting, is just so good with like the sequences and the fighting towards the characters and things like that. So like, because you got Therese using her fires, and then you got a Melty using the water and everything, and then you got Lark coming in, but then Philo's right there to block him, and then you got Raphtalia coming in hot, attacking Lark when Lark dodges Philo and stuff. Like, it was just so good. And also, something that I really liked was that Raphtalia joins Naofumi after that, saying that, like, I am your sword, Naofumi. She was going to say, I am the shield heroes, and then she's like, no, I'm your sword. She was able to block, which was really cool, able to block Glass's attack, which was, like, that was all, because I mean, obviously she capped her level twice. Like, she got an upgrade, and then when she got to Kelmira, she got an upgrade again. So of course she would have an easier time like fighting Glass and everything, and also now Fumi being able to fight Glass. And something I thought that was not necessarily like cool or interesting or anything, but actually it kind of was interesting that he was going to use the Rage Shield, but then he didn't. I thought he was going to use it, but, you know, whatever. That's perfectly fine if he doesn't use it and stuff. But the animation of him, like, going to use the dragon shield and everything was insane. Actually, he did use the Rage Shield with, like, I forgot what kind of fire it was. It was like a green fire to attack Glass, and Glass warded it off, and she looks like she was tired and stuff. The Soul Eater shield was sucking her soul out and everything. Like, the whole sequence of the fighting and everything was great, but the way the fight ended was actually like pretty cool, because I think last episode, last review that I did, some person said that the girl with the green hair was going to be like more important, and it turns out that she really was, because she drifted onto where the queen was, and the queen had an idea, and because she was on a barrel, and those barrels contained that highly concentrated like berry that's for like alcohol and stuff. So they tossed all of them, the girl with the green hair tossed all of them over by Naofumi, and Naofumi broke them, and it poured everywhere, and Glass, like, you see her getting flustered and stuff because of like that alcohol induced like highly concentrated juice from those berries. Like, looked like she was about to pass out or throw up or something. I thought that was like actually kind of funny. That's how like she got beat there, and then the catastrophe disappeared, like the wave disappeared because the time was up and everything. Very cool. That's how I thought that was actually a really cool way to end the actual fight and everything without everybody like dying or anything. And something that Glass was talking to Naofumi about was that, like, what are you fighting for? Like, it's kill or be killed. You have to kill me or I have to kill you. It's do or die. You're gonna have to take me out to save this world or whatever. So then Naofumi's thinking in his head, like, why am I fighting for this world? Why am I fighting these waves for this world? For my friends, for these people and stuff that want to be protected by these heroes and everything. Like, what do I want to do and stuff? Like, that whole thing of like Naofumi thinking about that, because I'm not sure, does he only have his brother in the real world or something like that, or in his world? I'm not sure, but he's in this world thinking like, should I really save this world? Which I thought was very interesting. So then the whole fighting like ends and it's over and stuff, and as they were leaving, it turns out that the girl with the green hair was kicked to the side, kicked to the curb by Itsuki because she was accused of breaking an accessory of his or something like that. So she's just sitting there and she's crying. She's just like, she wanted to drown or something. That was like ridiculous. So she starts crying, and then Naofumi knows like how that feels to be accused of something that you didn't do. So then Naofumi's like, you want to join my party so you can prove to Itsuki that you did nothing wrong and stuff, and prove to him that you're strong. You're the one who helped me with fighting Glass, and that's true. Like, without that, Glass could have killed him, or Naofumi could have killed Glass. Something seriously bad could have happened. And thank goodness it didn't or anything, because of that girl with the green hair. I'll probably remember her name like later or something, but this was the finale episode, so I'm probably gonna have to like check out like her name and stuff. But she decides to join Naofumi's team. I thought that was great, and I loved it. And so I believe that was the first half of the episode and stuff. And then the second half was actually something that Naofumi was thinking about like the entire time. The entire season pretty much was that the queen asked him, what would you like as a reward? Because she still hadn't rewarded him for defeating the Pope and fending off the wave with Glass and Lark and all of them. So then he's like, you know what, I got an idea and stuff. It turns out he becomes the lord of the region, or the area of, I think it was the demi-human region. I forgot what it's called. Shieldfeld. I think that's what it's called, but he becomes the lord of that area. And something that was really cool, it was pretty much like a present for Raphtalia, was that they were all going to Raphtalia's home, her village, and they're completely rebuilding it and everything. Everybody was hiding it from her, which was kind of funny throughout the episode. She's like, come on, tell me what it is. Like, even the blacksmith dude knew what was going on with Naofumi going to help Raphtalia's village and everything. Everything was being set up that looked like so beautiful, and what Naofumi was saying, that like we need a home base for the next wave when we fight the wave, and we'll have like an army that's bigger, that's way bigger than Itsuki's or Ren's or Motoyasu's like parties or groups and stuff, showing Raphtalia around and everything. And something that like kind of made me a little emotional was when he was telling her all this and stuff, and everything was happening like really fast and everything, and Raphtalia's heart was weighing down so much that she finally just broke and said that, like, she said to Naofumi, like, it's like you're helping us out so much for when like you leave and everything. And she's like crying, saying like, I don't want you to leave, like please don't leave us, I want to be with you forever. And then Naofumi realized that, like, you know what I want to protect Philo, Melty, Raphtalia, all of you guys. It's what I want to do until like everything is like completely fine and stuff. And he doesn't even know that if he can actually go back to his home, like to his home world or anything like that. So he's doing all this stuff to help raise her village again and raise his party. Like, just to see Raphtalia break down like that and just be like, I want you to stay here forever. I don't want you to leave. I want to stay with you forever. Don't leave. She's like just freaking out and stuff. And Naofumi's like, you know what? I'm not gonna go anywhere. He's talking about how much like she means to him and all them mean to him and stuff. It was a very emotional moment. He's like, let's stay together or something like that. And then Raphtalia starts crying. She's like, yes. And then she grabs him, and it seems like at first like she hugs him, and then you hear Philo like, hey, that's not fair and stuff. And when it shows the image of Naofumi and Raphtalia, it looked like he kissed her or something. And then when he kind of like moved back and looked where Philo was, he was blushing too. So there's definitely like a little more, even a little more development between that relationship and stuff. So Philo jumps to Naofumi, which was cute. She gives him a hug, and then she looks at Melty and is like, "Hey, Melty, you wanna come over here? Let's all get a hug from Naofumi and stuff." And she's blushing like, "No, I can't. I don't want to do that here. It's gonna embarrass me and stuff." Very cute stuff. And seeing also the credits like rolling and stuff, seeing like the other like videos of all the other characters and what they're doing and things like that, and Ren's getting hyped, like he wants to like get ready for like he doesn't want to be behind Naofumi forever or whatever. He's like, I'm gonna get way stronger than you. And Itsuki is going with his group, not having like a region or anything, going around just helping people. You got Ren like trying to level up stuff to beat Naofumi and everything, and Motoyasu is next to mine bitch next to her, and she's still talking about the Devil of the Shield, being like, how dare he get a region or whatever. And then Motoyasu's like, you know, don't be like that. We should visit his place once in a while. That was really cute, and something that Motoyasu, he sounded like he kind of developed a little bit, and that like you got to keep an open mind. Like that's what like he said to her. Very cool stuff. And then also like everything with like Raphtalia's village like becoming like a big fish port type of town again, which was really cool, and all of them going out fishing and everything. And that's how the episode actually ends, with Raphtalia and Naofumi waving off to the fishermen and stuff, going off into the water. I thought it was just a very solid, great ending to this season, because again, I think there's going to be a second season, obviously, and the next season I want to see more development between the other three heroes. That would be really nice to see, because like we don't really get to see much development, but we do get to see them like thinking for themselves after a while, being like, hey, you know, Naofumi didn't do this stuff and things like that. But to see them more have more of a development in the next season would be really cool. When we'll get that second season, who knows, but I think that we will get it eventually. But overall, like this series, like the way that this show was directed, the way that this show was cast with all these characters and stuff, and something that I didn't realize, which I saw in my anime list, was that the voice actor for Naofumi and the voice actor for Raphtalia, that voice actor and actress are also the ones from The Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, Sakuta and Mai. Actually, they're the same voice actor and voice actress, which I thought was like really cool. Just wanted to point that out or anything. So, but again, directing was amazing. Music was always on point with this show. Like seriously, it was so good. You got the cast was like amazing. Like the voice acting and stuff was just great. Everything when it came to fight sequences, even with like the fights that were not necessarily super important or anything, they were always animated very well and very like just great actually. And consistently throughout the entire show, the animation was just really good. It was at least good or great. The art style was great too. It was just a really good ride. It gave me one of my favorite heroines of a series in general in Raphtalia. You got a great MC like Naofumi. You got this awesome kick-ass bird girl in Philo, and all these other characters, these side characters and stuff. This anime is probably one of my favorite animes actually. Like in recent years, like anime has been so freaking great for me personally. I thought everything was great about this anime in general, and it's definitely up there with one of my favorites. But what do you guys think about this episode and this series in general, this season in general? I thought it was fantastic and stuff. Leave down your comments, your thoughts about the things that I said about the episode or about the season in general and stuff. I can't stress this enough that it was just such a great ride of a show. Like I just had like the best time and stuff. So again, leave down in the comments and stuff. Like this video if you did, like the video if you liked anything I had to say about this episode and the season, and subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, and theory discussion videos and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sassy, but most importantly, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I will see y'all later with the next video. Peace out. May the force be with you always, and plus ultra. Yo, it was so good.